Hey guys, I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to be filming my Christmas book haul, so all of the things I received, or all of the bookish things that I received for Christmas, and I'm pretty excited about this because normally I don't receive books for presents. I think most of my friends and family know that when I do spend money on myself, I do so by buying books, so normally they stay away from those as presents, but this year I was able to convince them that what I really wanted for Christmas was more reading material. So I have 6 books here to show you guys that were presents and 2 that I purchased for myself. Getting into the books, the first book that I received for Christmas was My Beloved World by Sonia Sotomayor, which fittingly I just featured in my top 5 books of 2015 video. I listened to this on audiobook at the beginning of 2015 and I am very happy to have a physical copy of this finally, mainly because I know this is a book that I will want to go back to and reread in the future, but also because there are I can find them. There are images in here from Sotomayor's life that obviously you can't take advantage of in the audiobook. Another book that I received for Christmas and have already featured in another video was The Lifechanging Magic of Tidying Up, The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing by Kondo. I haven't actually read this yet, but I'm expecting it to be pretty much exactly what it sounds like, kind of a self-help guide to decluttering and organizing, promoting the specific KonMari method. Now, I know this has been a huge hit with some people and a huge miss with other people, so I'm very interested in reading this and I will definitely let you guys know what I think once I have completed it. I would also just like to say that I really like this book as a physical object. I think the cover is beautiful. I love the color palette that they used throughout the entire thing, and the only thing I don't like about it is that this is not actually a sticker, it's printed right on there. The nice thing is that I got to pick all of these books for myself because basically when people told me they were interested in getting me a book for Christmas, I just sent them my very long Amazon book wish list. So all of these are books that I'm actually very excited about and will definitely be getting to sooner rather than later. And also off that list were 2 more books in the Ranger's Apprentice series. These were the last 2 books that I was missing, and the first one of those is book 11, The Lost Stories, and the second one is book 12, The Royal Ranger. Now, the only problem I have with receiving these is that I was collecting all of the series in the original first edition hardcovers, and unfortunately my mom didn't know that and she picked up these newer small paperback editions, which don't match any of my books, but that is okay. I am still really excited to now have the complete series. I will be reading that sometime this year, and if I really like these, I can always go buy the first editions for myself later. Just for reference, that's what it's like outside. My brother's out taking his driving test right now. So, dear Lord. I also received some books from my aunt and cousin, and the first one of those was Out by Natsuo Kirino. I first heard about this over on Sabrina's channel, Sabrina from Unmanaged Mischief, and I remember that she liked it, and other than that, all I really know about this is that it is Japanese crime fiction. The aunt who gave this to me is actually Japanese herself, and she said that she has read this and found it incredibly haunting and kind of terrifying, so I am even more intrigued to read it now. This next book is not the last book I have to show you, but it's definitely the most exciting, and that is The Art of Princess Mononoke, a film by Hayao Miyazaki. Now, very excited about this. You guys know I am a huge fan of Studio Ghibli films. I'm doing my Year of Miyazaki project, and Princess Mononoke is actually one of my favorite films of all time, animated or otherwise. I've been eyeing this on Amazon for quite some time, and they actually do these kind of bind-ups of their artwork for quite a few of their films, so if you like a different movie and you're interested in something like this, definitely go check out Amazon and see if they have one for the film you have in mind. What I really like about this is that you get some finalized anime shots that actually made it into the film, and are absolutely stunning, of course. And then you also get concept art, so when they were coming up with the characters and coming up with what they should look like, you get concept art as well as some really beautiful background art. So basically, if you are a fan of Studio Ghibli, if you are a fan of anime, if you are a fan of art, I mean, come on guys, you kind of need this in your life, and I'm so incredibly thankful that this is now in my possession. And lastly, I have the 2 books that I purchased for myself, the first being Sputnik Sweetheart by Haruki Murakami. Now, I am very interested in this specific Murakami novel because although I find that many of his male characters are very similar from book to book, I personally think that his female characters are way more interesting and way more unique. From what I understand, this novel actually focuses mainly on the relationship between two women, so I'm very interested to see how Murakami handles that, and this will probably be the next one of his novels that I read, given that it's just over 200 pages. And finally, I was in San Francisco over the holidays and of course had to stop at my favorite bookstore in the entire world, Green Apple Books, and I picked up North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. I have never actually read anything by Gaskell, though I do also own her novel Cranford, but I have seen the BBC miniseries of this and absolutely loved it. This is about a young woman named Margaret Hale who is the daughter of a pastor. Although the family is super happy in their life in the countryside in the south of England, the father decides to move them to a northern industrial town where there are lots of cotton mills, and once there, Margaret gets exposed to all of the horrors of the Industrial Revolution. Also in this town, Elizabeth meets a kind of brooding mill owner named John Thornton, who she begins a kind of Elizabeth and Darcy relationship with, and I am very much looking forward to reading this because I absolutely loved the miniseries. So these are the books that I received for Christmas, and I feel very, very lucky and very thankful to have them all in my possession now. If you guys have read any of these and you would like to suggest that I look into one before the others, please let me know. Anyways, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you didn't mind all of the rain and thunder and lightning because, like, crazy weather, man. Crazy weather for Southern California. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Hopefully you got some good bookish presents for Christmas as well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!